My channel, Sam's Explorations. Thanks for joining me today. Doing some laundry using my manual washer. So I wanted to show anyone, I guess, who wanted to know how to use one of these manual washers. I will be showing you how I use it. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment in a 5-floor building. So I utilize this manual washer to wash and spin my clothes. After that, I bring everything downstairs to the dryer. Just use a couple of dryers to dry everything, and it's always super fast. It doesn't take as long because the spinner spins a lot of the liquid out of the clothes. But yeah, it saves me money. I can at least be in my apartment while the clothes are washing. I don't have to keep worrying about going up and down. This makes my life easier. So yeah, it makes my life easier, and it saves me money using the washers and having to fight for those washers downstairs. So all right, let's go. Don't mind the colors here either, if you can see them, because my daughter, we got her these like bath crayons, so she wrote on the wall with the bath crayons, obviously, because they're crayons. So yeah, so I'm gonna open these up here. So this right here is the hose to drain it. See if I'm gonna just put it in the tub with water and get the eyes on and add handles so it's easy for me to get the water in there. I just realized something, which is that I never counted how many times I actually had to put water in there. So now that I actually recorded the video, while I'm editing, I'm going to include how many pots of water I put in there. I have the tube pointed in the tub here, all right, and I have the water in this tub. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start the washer, and then I'm gonna start adding the soap in and then the clothes. Here is the tub. Okay, so here it says wash timer, so, and this is basically the timer. So this goes by minutes: 0 minutes, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 minutes. So we put it on 15, and I like to start the water prior to putting the clothes in the tub. So I'm gonna start it first, wait for the water to start swishing, and then this is what you're looking at here. I'm gonna go ahead and put some soap in this water and then start getting the clothes in there. And oh my goodness, I almost fell off my toilet seat. So I went ahead and closed that. I'm gonna show it to you in just a few minutes, just to let you see what it looks like with the clothes spinning in there. And yes, this washer I got on Amazon. I got it on Amazon during the pandemic. I feel like I got it on sale for $99. I'm pretty sure I got it on sale for like $100. It might be something like $129 or something like that now. But when I got it, it was about $100 because I got a coupon that took like $20 or $30 off of it. This has already paid for itself because I would otherwise have to be leaving the house, lugging all of these clothes out of the house into a carriage, down 2 floors into the laundry room, waiting there, you know, so that way the neighbors don't take my clothes out of the washer, all of this stuff, you know. So in theory, for me, it was a good purchase. It's been serving its purpose. I get all my clothes washed, and then all I have to worry about is going down one time and up one time, and I'm done. And I love that. I love that. Anything to make our lives easier as parents, I 100% support. The 15-minute cycle is now down to 9 minutes, and it's still finishing up. I will be back when it's done to show you how I drain the wash bin and transfer the clothes into the spinner, and then we are going to refill it for the rinse cycle. So we're going to refill the wash bin, but this time that water is going to be for the rinse. It operates in the same way as a washer, but you have to do everything manually. So normally a regular washer would automatically drain the water and fill up the tub with new water and then run the rinse cycle. But because this is a manual washer and we do not have it plugged into any sort of mechanism that can do that, we have to manually drain the tub, refill it with new water. So that's the only difference. Other than that, it gets you, you know, the same quality clean, I would say. 8 minutes on the wash timer, and I will be right back. All right, so now we're gonna drain. So right here, we're gonna turn this to drain, and then this is what. So right now, I'm draining the wash bin. Okay, so take a look at what the water look like now in the wash bin. So as I'm draining it, the water is draining out of this tub into the tub, into my tub. And then I'm gonna drain my tub out and then replace this with clean water. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the clothes from the wash bin and I'm gonna put them into the spinner. And this is going to spin the excess water out of the clothes, and then I'm going to put them back in with clean water to rinse. And this is the manual process on how to use, this is how to use a manual washer. And again, the reason why is because these are not washers that have hookups, therefore they cannot do the automatic draining of the tub in order to get that clean water in there. So we have to do that process manually with this washer. Okay, so this is the spinner. I just loaded all of the clothes. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. We're gonna push it down because we want to be able to squeeze some of that water out of there. Okay, now I'm gonna close this, and this is the spin timer. So now I'm gonna select the time. Again, these also go by minutes. I select the highest, which is 5. Okay, and if you can hear it, it's starting to spin, and this also releases water into the tub. So this also releases water, and it's going to be draining out of this as well. And this is what it looks like when it's spinning. But it does not spin when it's open, so you have to close it. So give me just a few, and then I'm gonna replace the water in there once I get all the clothes into the spinner and get those clothes spun. Then I'm gonna replace the water in that bin and then run the clothes again for the rinse cycle. Give me one moment. Okay, so I filled up the tub with some clean water. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take these clothes and rinse them in here now. Taking the rest of these out of the spinner and then putting them back in here to rinse. And I'm done with washing everything. Then I just bring all of the clothes that I have in this basket down to the dryer to dry. That's it. Joining me while I use my manual washer. I hope that you kind of got a gist of how to use these type of washers. I will leave the link in the descriptions below with the link to the washer that I actually ordered from Amazon. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And yes, until next time, see you in the next video.